This is the Razer Orochi V2. I've been using this mouse for like 2 years now. So I have been switching between a couple of mice. First was a Logitech G703. Next, I needed something lighter. So for obvious reasons, I went with the Logitech G Pro X Superlight. Then I needed a mouse to go together with my laptop, and I didn't want to have like too many mice laying around. That's where I found the Orochi V2, which is this mouse, which is pretty cool. If you can see the Logitech Pro Superlight, the size is pretty different, and to be honest, the weight, it feels somewhat similar. There might be a difference. I'm just gonna put text somewhere here. So switching back and forth between the G Pro Superlight and the Orochi V2, I realized I actually use this more often because honestly it just fits the hand better. So Orochi V2 is more of an eggshell type where I can just do like whole palm grip, or you can do like claw grip. It doesn't matter. And because of my palm size, if you can see the size, the Orochi V2 tends to fit my hand better. Sometimes I'll switch between a palm or claw, and the Orochi V2 feels a bit better, and there's the mouse I tend to gravitate to. So regarding the weight, Superlight has an internal battery, so you don't really have to bother too much. You can actually add additional weight to it if you want to, but I mean honestly, I'm just going to do that. And the Orochi V2, the weight is totally entirely dependent on the type of battery you use. I actually use the AAA battery on this. If you put in a AA battery, it's going to be a bit heavier. Feels like it goes up to like 70 grams, and this feels literally like 65 grams and so on. Yeah, which is pretty cool, pretty awesome. For the other good thing, like I said way earlier, that I needed something to go with my laptop, and this has both 2.4 GHz and Bluetooth. So using the Bluetooth, I can actually pair it with my MacBook Pro, which I use for work, a lot of video editing, a lot for design and other stuff. And when I want to game on my PC, I just switch it to the 2.5 GHz, which is freaking awesome. And is there lag time and all that? Who can tell the difference, honestly? Unless you're constantly like moving really fast for whatever reason, that means you're probably a really bad gamer. I am a bad gamer, but I can't really tell the honest difference. In regard to the skates, this is how the skates are. By default, the skates feels pretty smooth, and this is the Logitech G Pro Superlight. See, it's bigger one here, below here. I don't know if that makes a difference. You guys gotta let me know in the comments below. And yeah, so this is like literally the two different. And just for another comparison, G703 is literally just like that. Of course, you can tell there's a price difference. This is like 150 to 200 bucks depending on where you get, and then this is literally where I'm from. It's about $69, $70 is pretty cheap. So obviously there is the Lightspeed 304, which is this one. It looks totally different. You can already tell by the size. The Orochi V2 is smaller. This one is quite bigger. If you look at the skates below, no difference. So obviously this one is literally just connected via 2.4 GHz dongle thing. Weight wise, although you can get adapter for the batteries, a AAA battery and all that, it still feels a bit heavier. I mean, look at that. Weight testing. Yeah, you can't tell from this video, but this is so light. Yeah, so aside from those two, there's nothing much to it. It's the weight and the convenience of this Orochi V2 that makes me gravitate towards this more often. What features can you find on here? Choice of 2 different batteries. You can use a AA or AAA. I normally use a rechargeable AAA, and that's it. Of course, there's a shell which you can customize if you want to. You got your third button here, scroll wheel, which is found on every single mice nowadays. And then at the side, you have your 2 buttons, and that is all you need from a mouse, honestly. So whenever I use this while playing based on the skates, it feels pretty good, and it moves pretty nicely on the mousepad as well. So will I recommend this to anyone? If you're on a budget, or if you are switching constantly between your laptop, your PC, or you're always going outside to do work and all that things, then the Orochi V2 is definitely something that you need to consider. Because at the end of the day, using a mouse is up to personal preference. And my personal preference is the Orochi V2 for this moment. And how about the longevity of this? Okay, so I've been using the Orochi V2 for 2 years, but the thing is, this is actually the second mouse. The first mouse lasted, honestly, a good 1.5 years, literally like 12 plus 6 makes it 18 months. 18 months before the clicker here runs out. So how about the clicking sound of the mouse? Does it matter to you guys? I have no idea. It doesn't matter to me because I've been trying to look for a mouse that has a silent click, but there's none available at all. It's so irritating. So typical other choices will be like the Viper V2. I couldn't get that. That feels so expensive and honestly just felt a bit big for whatever reason. So that's why I got the Superlight. And then after that, I got the Orochi V2 and I've been sticking to this for quite a long while, which is awesome. So for those who care about clicking, this is the clicking sound between these two, Orochi V2. G Pro X Superlight is this. This sounds a bit thinner, it sounds a bit more clicky. If you like clicking sensations, yeah, Orochi V2 is definitely for you as well. Battery life, for me, when it's on Bluetooth, it lasts all week, literally 7 days. I'm not sure what they put on the website, but for me personally, it lasted the whole week of use. And whenever I do work, it's about 8 hours or so. It lasts 8 hours per day. So you can do the math, 8 times 7 is like what? I have no idea. You guys gotta let me know in the comments. And then the funny thing is, right, when I switch over to the 0.4 GHz mode, which I use with my PC, it actually just lasts 1 day and then I have to recharge again. So it doesn't really go down to 0%, but after a full day of use of like 12 hours, it goes from 100% to 20% every single day. So I usually swap out my under rechargeable and just recharge from there. So whenever I use it on the mousepad, the Orochi V2 feels pretty smooth. Even though I have cat hair on my mousepad, it still feels pretty good compared to the Superlight. Okay, so even though my first Orochi V2 lasted only about 1.5 years, 18 months, I actually did go through a whole list of other mice that I wanted to get, but eventually I just landed on the Orochi V2 because of the price and its usability. Yeah, so thanks for watching this far, and do let me know what mouse you are currently using as your main mouse, or rather, like, if you have any questions about the Orochi V2, just let me know below. I'll just answer it straight away. And subscribe to the channel and leave a comment below on whatever you want. It doesn't really have to be about the mouse, it can be other questions as well, like where's my fat cat? It's not here. I locked him outside because he has been so naughty. So I was actually playing Helldivers 2, right? It was a very important portion of the game where I was literally getting swarmed by gunships. Not even 4, 6 gunships, right? So I was playing and then my cat decided to just jump onto the table, screw everything up. I died, my teammates died, everyone died. You just got recalled straight into the same position and we all died again. 6 gunships. Can't even call down anti-aircraft missiles and shit. We wanted to call down a hell bomb. But yeah, so our solution to that problem was for me to throw my cat out of the room, and every time we respawn, we try to respawn each person further away from the place, and that's it. Thanks for watching this last part about me rambling, and yeah, see you guys next time. Bye!